Hey everyone, so I thought I would show you how I've organized my master closet, and I'm pretty excited because I don't know if you've seen any other videos and you have followed me for a little bit, but sometimes I talk about we move a lot every couple of years since my husband's in the military, and this is our first home that actually has a nice walk-in closet, so I was pretty excited when we moved here. And I'd have to say this is probably the third time I've redone my closet, and then I think I finally have found how to put everything in its proper place. So sometimes it might take you a few times, especially if you have a big closet. You know, just work with it. Just try to do what you feel is best, and then give it a few months, and if you're still not happy with it, just change it around, because that's what I did a few times. I had a layout, and then after a few months I just felt like I was reaching for things like way in the back and it wasn't working. So anyway, I feel I finally have found the final result. So I'm just going to show you how I did it in case, you know, help give any little tips and tricks for you guys. So let's get started. So as you can see, there is kind of a taller rack right here, and then a little shorter one over here in the back, and then over here on the side there's another tall one. So pretty much over here, I'll start over here, and if you see a glare, I tried to help with the lighting because it's kind of dark in here. So anyway, sorry if it's too bright, but I was just trying to help you guys out. So as you can see over here, this is my husband's side, and you'll notice too, which is funny, this is all his shirts that he has. He is very picky. I think he's more picky than I am, or some women are, on what kind of clothes they like. So anyway, it's kind of funny that he has this much and I take up the rest of the closet, but we won't talk about that. We'll just move on. So this is his clothes, and we share a belt holder. Most of these are mine. I think he has like 2 or 3. This is really nice because it has these nice little hooks on here. And these are his, of course. And then he bought this to put his shoes on. This is a really great little organizer for him because, of course, he doesn't have as many shoes as me. Down below here is just a little storage bin that he keeps all like his military things in, like socks, PT wear, belt, etc., instead of putting all these little knick-knacky things in the main dressers in our room. So we just got this little bin. Over here is my shoes, and what I did was I made this section like the closed, or you know, closed shoes. Not like sandals or nothing like that. That's in another section. Like I said, sorry, it's kind of dark. But anyway, just quickly showing you, these are just 2 stacked on top of each other. Alright, and moving up. Oh, and this is just some more of his military things. Moving up, I've categorized over here on this side as anything travel-wise that would go in luggage. So I just have some Vera Bradley pieces that are travel pieces, and I just kind of neatly stacked them right here. And then I'm actually on the hunt for some hooks to put in here for my scarves, but for right now, and since we live in Texas, I didn't really use scarves that much, so I just kind of neatly put them in here in this box. And then here's some more boxes that are stacked. I got these from the Container Store, and they just have little knick-knacky things like maybe some gloves, or just, I don't know, just little random things that we, you know, couldn't really fit in the shelves, but wanted to put them in the closet. And moving over here is all my clothes. Like I said, don't judge. So anyway, so what I did, and this is really, really helpful if you have the time, even if it takes you a couple of weeks, you just work on it, you know, day by day, weekend by weekend, just it really is helpful if you can categorize your clothes, because I know it's very helpful for me. So what I did was I have like all my dresses right here, And I just kind of like categorize, like, for example, these are lazy, around the house dresses, and then you kind of got a little nicer dresses, still sleeveless but nicer, and then over here you have the longer sleeve dresses, dressy dresses, so to speak. And then we moved on to skirts, and then I kind of categorized somewhat by color, so that's more visible to see. And then I don't know if you could see, these are pants, and they're on these nice little, not sure, the ones that have like the couple of bars where you can drape them. That's definitely a space saver. And then we just have like tank tops, and I've categorized those by colors as well. And just anything sleeveless, and then it gets more of like nicer sleeveless shirts. So that's like in this section, and then we kind of get in like the casual shirt, t-shirt wear, and that's in color. Again, so it's easier to find. And then over here, since this is a shorter bar, you know, I couldn't really fit dresses over here. And plus two, since we're in the south of Texas, that I didn't really, trying to fix this light, sorry. Anyway, I didn't really use too much of this, so, but it's still in the reach area where I can reach it if I need to, so it's great. So I've just kind of categorized the long sleeve shirts, somewhat, you know, colorized it. It's not perfect, but it's definitely helpful. Then list any vest, and then this little section is like 3/4 length shirts that didn't really go with a long sleeve, but then they didn't really go with a short sleeve, so they're kind of like in a little pile. And then over here, I don't really work out too much. I might go on a run, a nice walk, or kind of exercise at home here and there. So that little section's just put back here because I don't go to them that much. And just a few little extra dressy things that we don't get to, so they just kind of stuck over here out of the way. And then I put my purses in these two bins. These are from the Container Store. And I don't know, let's see if I can get you to see. Sorry about the light again, but everything's just kind of neatly to where, you know, I'm pretty tall, so I can see from this level. But if I need to see like down here, it's just really easy. You just kind of pull the basket out. You can tilt it over, or I can just pick it up and put it on the bed and go through my stuff. So that's really helpful if you can put it in a bin or a basket. That helps. And then over here are just some more, just neatly stacked to where I can pull it out if I need to see. And then up here, I have like bags that are, you know, like beach bags, or just like bags that I might need to throw some toys in, or just really, really big purses that didn't fit well down here. So I've just neatly put like in purses, and then this is like travel bags, so to speak. And then the top shelf, I have organized my sweaters. And this has really helped because I used to put these in the dresser drawers in our room, and that took up a lot of space. And then when I had this big old shelf and I didn't really need to put anything else on the shelves, I decided to just kind of categorize my sweaters a little better, and then I could see them, because it's hard to see your sweaters sometimes in the dresser drawers. So for example, these are sweaters that are like just to wear around the house. And then you kind of get to like nicer sweaters that I would wear outside of the house. And then I have like cardigans, and these are the short sleeve, or like 3/4 length sleeve. And these sweaters are all long sleeve, so that's kind of nice if I need a little something, but I don't want a long sleeve. I know to go to this pile. That was really helpful because I had the room to do that. And these are like really, really thin sweaters that kind of go over like a shirt or whatnot. And then, of course, as you can see, these are the really, really thick sweaters. I didn't really use these this much this year. And let me move down. You might not. Let me move this as our laundry basket. Just try to move this out of the way so you can kind of see. Like I said, it's kind of dark. But just pretty quickly, I just have our luggage and then boots way in the back back there. Like I said, I'm sorry you can't see it. It's pretty dark, but that's what I did. Is winter for sure is over with now here, so I just stuffed those back there since I'm not going to pull them back out until next year. And then over here I have things like our sandal, my sandals I should say, and they're just neatly stacked over here, which is really great organizer. And that is it. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys how I did my closet. Let me step back. There, maybe that is a little helpful. Like I said, just work with your closet. This is, like I said, this is probably the third time I've redone it completely. And I finally have it how I want it. It's perfect. Before, I was reaching for things way in the back there, and it just wasn't working. And I finally just shimmied around, because you have these weird little cubby holes on the side of here, and it wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But anyway, I finally figured out the system, and so far it's worked great, and I really love my walk-in closet. And of course, note to self, if you have a door on your closet, which usually you should, if it's like a walk-in closet, I put a hook on here, and then I have a thick, and then under here, if you can see, I have like a thin robe. So one's for the summer, one's for the winter, and then I keep my purse, my everyday purse that I use, on the hook, so it's ready to go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my closet tour. Thanks for watching.